Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to Vlogmas. We are T-minus 2 days until winter break. So we are making it. We are getting there. Today was one of those days where it's like every single little thing was a massive ordeal. It was one of those like, there was a wreck on the way to work, not where I go to work, not on my way, but like on other people's way, which means everybody moved and went my way instead. And then that means that that was backed up. So my GPS took me this crazy way, and then I got stuck behind a train. I was like super late, and then like my salad was expired at lunch. So I had like 2 granola bars and some pepperoni for lunch. And like, it was just one of those days where it's like every single thing I was trying to do was just so difficult. So I'm hoping we can leave that energy behind and have a good night. On the plus side, I got to wear my new sweater today. Today was sweater day. I think it's supposed to be ugly sweater day, but they just called it sweater day. So I wore a cute sweater. So I just caught this sweater last night. I was worried it wasn't going to come in time. So I was really excited that it came yesterday because it wasn't supposed to be here till today, but it has these nutcrackers and they're like sequins and like embroidery, and actually it's really good quality. I'm not sure why I'm surprised because it's from Shop the Mint, which I've been purchasing quite a bit of things from, and I've always been like really impressed with the quality, but I don't know. I was just really excited about it. So these are cute, and I have my cute little nutcracker earrings that the art teacher gave me. I will link this down below. You won't get it before Christmas, but in case you want to check it out, maybe it'll be on sale afterwards. It also comes in green, but I had a lot of green sweatshirts really and green sweaters, so I thought the red might be fun. And then I had on a beret because I like berets and we didn't have a hat day, so here we are. Anyway, today's plan, I actually don't have anything going on. I was so excited to like come home and be able to stay home because the amount of days that I have been able to like go straight home and then stay home and not have to like do anything afterwards has been very small. But I had run one errand and it took 8,000 years, so it's still already 6 o'clock, but it's fine. Anyway, but tonight we are baking cookies. So I have some packages to open. We're going to do that. And then I'm going to make the gingerbread dough because it needs to chill for a little while. So I'm going to make the dough, and then I'm going to vacuum the floor and eat. And then my dough should be chilled enough that I can roll it out and bake cookies. So that's my plan. I might do icing today. I might do icing tomorrow. I don't know. We're really about comping right now. So every one of my videos has, for Vlogmas, unintentionally has been talking about like self-care things and not losing your mind, hopefully. So in the first one, we talked about how I was just like avoiding stress essentially and being like, absolutely not, we're not stressing about anything. The second one, we talked about like canceling plans and not doing things that we don't want to do. In the last one, we talked about taking time for ourselves even when you're super crazy busy. And then in this one, I kind of wanted to talk about comping, which if you're a music person, you know that comping means that you kind of like make things a little bit easier. So like instead of playing like really crazy chords, maybe you just play like block chords or things like that. Or maybe you just do the root and the chord. You make things easier is essentially what I mean. The reason being so that then you can do other things. So for me, like if I'm trying to sing and play at the same time, like that can be difficult sometimes if I'm not super like well practiced. So I might comp on the chords so that I can sing along. Okay. So same kind of thing. So right now we're doing a lot of comping because there's been a lot going on. So comping could be things like, you know, maybe not being super thorough and cleaning the house. Or comping can be things like making really easy dinners. Or comping could be things like having really easy lesson plans so I can put my grades in. Like those kind of things are comping, and those things have helped so much. So I will point those out as they come up. The two that are off the top of my mind right now are food, like ordering food or doing really easy food, and lessons at school, because we've been doing like the easiest things ever in life because I was like, I cannot. So that's gonna be our theme, I think, but you know, I never know how these videos are gonna end up. But let us open some packages. I do need to like double and triple check that these have my name on them because husband also ordered some packages, and I believe his packages contain my presents. So we've got that going. But I ordered what I'm hoping is like the last round. I should have everything. I don't even know what that is. My husband put some stuff on his like stocking stuffer list. I was like, I don't even know what this stuff is, but sure, whatever, I will get. what you put on the list. This one is broken. Hopefully it's fine. Okay. Also, boring stocking stuffers. Because, you know, we're 1,000 years old. First aid burn cream. Hydrocortisone. Because he's making a first aid kit. Well, we have first aid kits everywhere. He's always eyeing first aid kit. This is felt because I'm making princess dolls and I was running out of skin color. I have a darker skin color, but I was running out of this. That's actually kind of a medium. This is just for curiosity because I saw it and I was like, excuse me, what? Reese's and Oreos. Y'all. Reese's and Oreos are legit my 2 favorite things. Like, they're both like, I cannot restrain myself near either one. Okay. Fabulous. Love it. Not for you. No, I get to stay home today. I'm not leaving you. I've had so many days that I've been like home for 12 seconds and then immediately have to leave. Okay. Black belt, because that was out. I need a black for hair. And that was out. And what do we have in here? Okay. Here we have 3 of these things. One for the art teacher, one for the PE teacher, and one for my husband's aunt's husband. Tax. Not exciting. Oh, these are fun. This is for my sister-in-law. These are scrunchies with Mickey ears on them. So there's that one, and then there's this one. So I felt like she needed one more thing to go with her present. I don't know what it was. I was just like, it needs one more thing. So I thought that would be good. And then we have phone chargers going in husband's stocking. So that's fun. Okay, that's all. The rest of it must be coming tomorrow because I do have more things to come. That's pretty good. All right, the next one. Oh no. Okay. And this is new bullet journals. Now, this is not the bullet journal I'm going to use for my bullet journal. But this bullet journal, I am going to use, well, one of these bullet journals, I'm going to use for memory keeping. This year, I added a lot of memory keeping stuff into my bullet journal, and I really liked it. And so next year, I wanted to expand that and do more. So next year, I'm going to have a whole bullet journal just for memory keeping. So pictures and, you know, ticket stubs and just that kind of stuff. Just for fun. I really enjoyed it. So for this, I also really wanted to try out a square journal. So I got 2 square journals. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use, and I don't know what I'm going to do with the other one, but they were both really pretty. And also, you know, why order one? I'm curious. Are you the kind of person who can order like just one thing from a website? I cannot. I don't know. It seems like a waste. So I don't know which one I'm more excited about. Ooh, I hope I like these. Oh no, I ripped the box. Oh, look how pretty. I love birds. That's so pretty. It looks like the marsh. Thank you for your purchase. You're welcome. Okay. I've never had one of these bullet journals before, but I hope I like it. It's got the gold page edges and the numbered pages. Oh, gorgeous. Okay. And then this one, it's gonna depend. I haven't gotten my bullet journal for my bullet journal yet. I need to do that. That's usually a like big, like once Christmas is over is really when I start planning. And so I'm not that worried about it. as of right this second, but I do need to order it, so I at least have it. Okay. She got sticky stuff stuck to her foot. Okay. So here's the other one. Ugh, maybe. You're welcome. Oh, look how pretty. This one is like a linen feeling. It's like fabric. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, how gorgeous. I wonder how these hold up to water. Maybe I'll do like a watercolor on like the last page and see if it works. And if I can use one as my actual bullet journal. Although they're not A5. All my bullet journals have been A5. I don't know. So I was thinking I'd use one for memory keeping and maybe use one for like my next reading journal, or maybe I'll use, you know, memory keeping this year and next year. I don't know, but they're so pretty. Okay, that was fun. All right, let's change. Do gingerbread dough. Vacuum the floor. Eat food. Make gingerbread cookies. That is the plan for tonight. I would also love to clean up this table because now it's got lots of stuff piled on it. Okay. We can do this. Let's see. What are you going to see in this vlog? Apparently 12 minutes of me unboxing things. There's more packages coming tomorrow. And then that should be pretty much it. So we'll have the last few days of school, and then we're actually headed out of town. We're going to Atlanta to see the Celtic Woman concert with the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra, which I'm so excited about. We went and saw them last year, this same like Christmas tour where they go to like all the different like major cities. It was fantastic. So I'm really excited. It's gonna be a really quick trip. We're going up Saturday, coming home Sunday, and then just like prepping for Christmas, and that's pretty much it. Once we get back, I don't currently have any plans, but I know I need to like, you know, clean the house and bake more cookies and like do all that kind of stuff. So thankfully all of my big stuff is gone. We are done with concerts, we are done with parties, we're done with everything except the actual Christmasing. So I'm hoping to be able to get, you know, Christmas presents finished and wrapped. Well, I'm gonna have to get Christmas presents finished and wrapped because we don't have much time, and just like get everything ready to go. That'll be good. So welcome to the next fifth, I don't know, I think it's the fourth vlog of Vlogmas, and yeah, let's get ready for Christmas. Let's go. My tree, okay, first of all, the camera does this weird thing where it like blocks out the lights in the middle. It's losing lights actually, which is not fabulous. But I got these two little like swan ornaments to put on here. I thought the pearls were like perfect. Love having multiple trees because then I have like so many places to choose from as far as like where, you know, instead of being like, oh, well, that doesn't match my tree, I can be like, oh, you know, that matches this tree or that tree. So many more like options that way. We're just gonna set you there, and then maybe we'll do this one. I was thinking on this side. Yeah, let's do it on this side so I can see it when I'm working. I'll put it down there. Okay, here we go. Tasking as always. I was all ready for gingerbread cookies. I thought I bought all the ingredients. I was getting everything out. I did not get shortening. Now I have butter. Yeah. Yeah, I don't, listen. This cookie recipe is sacred and I don't want to mess with it. So we're gonna have to wait till tomorrow because I'm not going to the store now. It's so frustrating. Okay. Well, then maybe I'll eat and vacuum and I'll go work on like wrapping presents and stuff like that instead. So seem like still Christmasing. And we can go back to Kroger tomorrow. Yeah, okay. That's the only thing I need. I have this much I need a cup and a half, and this is 3/4 cup. I can make half a thing of gingerbread. I never make enough gingerbread. I often times have to do gingerbread twice. So, see, everything just super complicated for no reason. All right. I wonder if that means I'll have time to take a bath tonight. Thoughts. I just filmed like 11 minutes of me babbling incoherently. So I just decided to delete it and restart. So I'm working on wrapping up some presents. I am just trying to wrap up some presents and get things situated since I didn't get to do cookies today. I could have done sugar cookies. I had all the stuff for sugar cookies, but I was very disappointed that I couldn't do my gingerbread because that's like the big one that I do every year. So I just did not decide to do that either. I am feeling at the moment quite just like run down and not quite recovered yet. Life has been really difficult lately. Honestly, life has been difficult since we went back to school in August. It was difficult like then, and it has not gotten less difficult. It has gotten instead more difficult, and that has been really frustrating. It's just been like a culmination of the horrible schedule that we have right now and more responsibility at church, more functions at church. We've had like a lot more going on at church. And since like husband's on the board and I'm like in charge of all the kids, like it's been a lot on us. And like those two things coupled at the same time, and then at the same time as those things just like, that's really my main thing is my time has been stretched really thin, and I have had very little margin in my days. Specifically in my school days, I have no margin. So margin is like those little, 15 minutes here, 20 minutes here, 5 minutes here, where you don't have like something scheduled. I don't have that at school all day. When I get to school, it is like hit the ground running, wild crazy all day long. Especially the afternoons. Once lunch is over, it's just like go. Dismissal, leave. So tired and overstimulated. I've been leaving later because they pushed dismissal back 15 minutes, which means that I like cannot get out of the school like literally because I'm stuck with these children until late duty comes, and late duty never comes on time. And so it's like it's just been everything. And then on top of that, it's been hard with the business. Just, I feel like I'm not making progress because I'm not making progress because I have no time to work on the business. And when I have time, I'm so tired and overstimulated that it feels like I don't get anything done. Just like the extra responsibilities and the extra things going on. And so that is where I have been currently. Please hold whilst I find more things to wrap. This. Ooh, we should try it. Okay. This is a Stanley purse. It was like $20 on Amazon. Not even. I got it on sale on Black Friday. So it was not even $20. And so it's like half purse. And then you're supposed to fit a water bottle. I haven't tried it yet. Haha. Okay. It's like crossbody. And it's like purse on one side and then like water bottle, and you can like strap it in. So cute. I don't water bottle. I think I'll show this to the husband before I wrap it up, actually. No, I don't want to go so bad. Yeah. Life's been a lot. And I have no solution at the moment. I still feel like my brain is going like a mile a minute like it was when I had rehearsals, concerts, everything, because I just finished all that stuff like yesterday. And so I haven't like, my brain has not like stopped yet. So I'd still like, so I have no solution as of right now. But it's something I'm thinking about for next year, is like, how do I create margin in my day when there is none in the schedule? And how do I like give myself time to work on the business so I can actually get things done when I just have been really struggling? So those are the two questions, those, and then how do I like grow the business? Those are the three questions that I'm like really contemplating, thinking over in my mind at the current moment, while I have been putting grades in and wrapping presents and all that kind of stuff. And I have no solution yet, but I'm hoping the more I mull it over, the solution will come to me. I'm gonna go because I think husband brought me a milkshake. Yay. Hello, happy Thursday. We have one more wake up until winter break. And your girl's ready. If you didn't notice yesterday, I was just like so just ready for a break. I'm just tired. I'm just done. I'm just ready for a break. But here we are. Today was okay. The kids are getting to that point where they're just starting to be real crazy. I almost have all my grades in. The exception of there's one class that some of them had missed the assignment last week. So I was like, and that was my last class today. So I had them redoing it. And then same thing tomorrow morning. I have some kids who need to redo something that we did last week. But that'll be like first thing in the morning that I can submit them all and then we'll be done. Today I went and stopped at Kroger, so I got the shortening. So I'm ready to actually bake cookies today. Hallelujah. Which my plan was always to take them on Friday. I wasn't planning to take them yesterday because today we had the cookie exchange where PTA has a bunch of parents bake and buy cookies, and then we get to go and like choose a dozen cookies out of like this whole assortment of cookies. So I was like, I didn't want to bring anybody cookies today because it was going to be overshadowed by the other cookies. So it was always my plan, so it's fine. What I'm going to do right now though is I'm going to whip up the dough. We'll eat dinner and then I'll finish it. I'm hoping to vacuum upstairs. I vacuumed downstairs last night. I'm hoping to vacuum upstairs tonight. And then if we have more time, we'll see what we get to. Here's the outfit for today. Today was holiday color day. So it was just like pick a holiday and dress up in those colors. Excuse you. You're blocking their view. You're very cute. Come here. Oh, you can better that. Come on. Oh, thank you. It's the first day in like weeks that it has not been frigid, so I actually got to not wear tights today with my skirt. And then I made this shirt like 2 years ago. It's like an alligator Christmas tree, and I just think it's like the most fun thing ever. The art teacher got me these. And then this is my bow I got the other day. Little claw clip. I don't usually wear claw clips, so I was like, oh, I'm doing this right. But here we are. Last night after I stopped talking to you, husband had come home and I did indeed have a milkshake. And then I worked on my next princess doll. This is gonna be Snow White. She doesn't have hair yet. So I need to stuff her and then sew her head on. And then we'll be 2 down. So I already made Moana last week. And then I'll have Snow White. And I'm wondering if I can bring this in the car and like travel with it. Maybe if I cut out the pieces already, I can sew them up or something. I made myself a little like project box. So this is like the scissors and thread and pins, and then I stuck them in like a photo box with everything else that I needed. Mostly because I was trying to make sure that I don't get dog fur all over it, which is really hard in this house. So I have like a lap desk that I pulled out of my office to go in there. I do have a few packages. Surprise, surprise. This should be the last like big set of packages. I'm pretty much done at this point. So let us see what we have for Christmas, because I might be getting gift cards and then I can, have my own stuff. Okay. Cool, I need this. So first off, I have thimbles because I'm 80. Because it's been hurting my finger to push the needle through like 6 pieces of felt. It's like fine until it's not. That's, oh, my fingernails are too long. It's like barely covering, but that should be fine. I just need something to cover up. My middle finger is the one that I actually end up using to push the needle through. So that's probably not what you're supposed to do. That's what I've been doing. Oh, these are emergency lights for husband's stocking. I don't even know what these is. All right, this is coffee, which is necessary, but not particularly exciting because I always buy the same one. There's a few that I like, but I've been buying the same one every time. These are exciting. I looked and looked and looked for a present for the art teacher. Not that I needed to buy her something, but just because I wanted to buy her something. I just like, everything was just not right. And I was gonna settle for something lame, and then I found these. There, can you see? They're frog and toad earrings. She has a frog and toad sweatshirt. It's gonna be perfect to go with her frog and toad sweatshirt. So that'll be great. They were only like $10, so I was like, that's good. I didn't want to get her anything like crazy, but I wanted to get her like a little something. She's already tape. We need tape so that we can continue wrapping presents, because I was at the end of my tape roll. And felt. I really need to invest in a ruler because this is like the 3rd time I've bought something that's been completely not the size I thought it was going to be. I definitely thought these were going to be this size. They're not the same size. These are 4x4. It's fine. It's fine. I just needed like a I thought it was the same thing I bought before. I just need like a refresh because I was out of a couple colors, but that should be fine. Between that and what I already have, we should be okay. So that's all I got today. Nothing too crazy. I am gonna go change. I'm gonna put on the same sweatshirt I wore yesterday because I was excited to wear it to wrap present or bake cookies. I'm gonna make up some dough. I'm gonna vacuum. I'm gonna eat some chicken nuggets, which is what I'm making for dinner. I'm just putting them in the oven. I had stuff for chili, but I was like, 1, if I'm baking cookie, that's gonna be a lot, and 2, it's not as cold as it has. It's been freezing for like 3 weeks, and then today it's like not that cold. I mean, it's not like hot, but it's 63. I'm like, eh. So there we are. Something easy. We're comping. We're making chicken nuggets and sweet potato fries, both that I just have to rip open the package and throw them in the oven, throw them in the air fryer, and then we'll be done. So comping on dinner so that I can make cookies, because that's what's really important here. So my Secret Santa did come today and gave me an extra gift, since I didn't see they didn't give me anything yesterday. So I think I've narrowed down who it is, because I'm assuming if I didn't get a gift yesterday, it's because they were not at school. So I looked at like who wasn't at school yesterday, but who was at school today, and then kind of narrowed it down from there. So I think I might know who it is. We shall find out tomorrow, because tomorrow is our big Secret Santa reveal. Anyway, let's go vacuum. Let's bake cookies. Let's finish my Snow White doll. That's the plan. That's the plan. I'm starting to feel a little more Christmassy. I think I've just been so go that I've had a hard time being like, okay, now it's Christmas. And we've done the Christmassy things. We've watched the Christmas movies. We've done the Christmas concerts. We've played the Christmas music. Like, I've done all the Christmassy things. It just hasn't like sunk in yet. And I think it's just all the busyness. No, I'm always busy, so I don't know what it is. I don't know. Anyway, let's go do the Christmassy things. Break. episode of comping, I made all the cookies in the same shape. And I did gingerbread men because listen, really and truly, that's all anybody wants is the gingerbread men. I wish I had some gingerbread girls. And I'm not frosting them. So here we are. I feel like I deserve a little snacky treat. I made some hot chocolate and grabbed 2 cookies. I'm not frosting them this year because I was like, oh, I'm gonna make frosting this year instead of using like the stuff out of the can. And so I got stuff to make cream cheese frosting, and then I was like had a recipe pulled up, and it was like, make sure that you refrigerate, you know, your cookies after you make them because it has cream cheese in it. And I was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. So, but we usually put cream cheese frosting on cakes, and I don't usually refrigerate those. I don't know. Freaked me out enough that I was like, I'll just leave them. They're fine. I'll frost mine next week. It just means that people at school won't get frosted ones, but they'll be fine. They're so good. I wait all year for these. I mean, could we make them anytime? Yes, but all year for these. There's been a lot of talk on the internet lately about like nostalgia and how the things that are nostalgic about Christmas are like the things that, you know, you did when you were a kid. For me, it's the cookies. My mom always made cookies. She baked all the time. We always had cookies or brownies or something in the house. And gingerbread was always the big one at Christmas. We always made gingerbread and sugar cookies, and she makes those like coconut ones, which are not my favorite. Those are her big ones. So I make gingerbread every year. I do make them differently though. She makes them thin and crispy. I like mine thick and chewy. Just like nice and soft is how I like my gingerbread. So I do mine. I roll them to like 1/4 of an inch, and then is that 1/4 of an inch? I don't know. I roll them into like this thick, and then I only bake them for 8 minutes and pull them out, and that makes them nice and like doughy and delicious. That's how I like them. So hi. So when I get back, I'll probably frost some cookies. We have tomorrow is regular school, and then when I get home, I'm gonna be cleaning up because my cousin-in-law, husband's cousin, is staying at the house this weekend while we go to Atlanta. So tomorrow I need to like clean the bathrooms and tidy up and pull her bed out and pack and like do that kind of stuff. We're not leaving like super early on Saturday, so I can do some on Saturday, but I would just like to get as much as I can done tomorrow. That way I'm not stressed about it. So then we'll be back. I'll have all day Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday is Christmas Eve, and I'll have most of that day to do things, and then Christmas Day is Thursday. So Monday and Tuesday will be cleaning because we host Christmas, present wrapping, the last couple things I need to pick up, whatever I'm gonna make for Christmas. I haven't even thought about what food I'm gonna do. I don't know. Maybe bake more cookies. I usually, so my like, what I like to do, so I like to do gingerbread, sugar cookies, and then one like whatever I feel like, so that changes every year. So sometimes I make like the peanut butter cookies with the Hershey's in the middle. I've made like a peppermint chocolate situation, and I like to like experiment. That's my like go on Pinterest and find whatever seems really interesting to me at the moment, and make that, because I always save all these recipes and I never make them. And so that has been my like thing every year. So I do gingerbread, I do sugar, and those are like my mom's recipes that I use every year, and then like a wild card that I make. I would have preferred to have made them earlier so that I could have like bagged them up and given them to people at church and given them to people at school, but it's fine. So I'll bag them up for people at school, and then I usually leave all the cookie jars open when husband's family comes over for Christmas, and I eat them basically all the time. Actually, this is my childhood right here, is eating gingerbread cookies and hot chocolate. Oftentimes for breakfast in December. My mom used to let me do that. It was great. So, that's my story. I will have a lot of stuff to do in preparation for Christmas with the cleaning and the wrapping and all that stuff, but I am really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to sleep. I just really want to sleep. We like ate dinner, and then we were watching NCIS, and I was like, well, I was timing it. I was like, I'll just watch the one episode and then I'll go bake cookies. And in that one episode, I fell asleep like 4 times. I was like, okay, I guess I'm tired. So that's where we currently are here. And I'm also hoping that I'll be able to clear my head a little bit, especially once school's over and once I do get some sleep. Just kind of, because I keep trying to like think about next year and my goals and my plans, and it's like my brain doesn't even want to think about it. I just keep like coming up with all these problems, and I don't come up with solutions, and that's kind of the vibe at the moment. I know I need to like find time in my week, and I know I need to figure out better systems because I am not keeping up with things, and I just don't know what those are yet. And that's kind of my like sticking point, is like, I'm like, I know I need to do things and I know I need to get things done, but I don't know when, and I don't know how, and I just don't know. So I'm hoping, I like to start thinking about things early so that I can kind of mull them over. So I'm hoping that I can get some of those ideas figured out. I have like my long-term goals, so like I know what I'm working towards, and I know what the like next thing I need to do is, and I know what I need to do to get there. I guess I can just tell you what I'm currently working towards is working on the business full time and quitting my job. I love teaching, but I'm so freaking tired. Not this year, but I have a date in mind. If things work out the way I want them to work out. In order to do that, financially, there's like things I want to have set up. So I want to have like a really good emergency fund, and I want to have some debt paid off and things like that. So I have a list of like, these are the things that need to happen, and this is the amount of like free money, not free money, but money that is not allotted to anything, I need to have available to replace my teaching salary, essentially, because when I do quit, like I have to be able to replace that money. So that is what I'm working towards. I have the numbers, I have the figures in mind, I have, the savings goal, I have what I need to make every month, I have all those figures, but I'm stuck on how to get from here to there, and specifically from how to get from here to there when I feel like I have had no time to get anything done. And I know that like we all have the same 24 hours in the day, and like, like I know all the things, I know all the productivity things, I understand them, and I'm just struggling to make it happen. And that's where we are at the moment, is I've been more busy and I've been more tired. So I'm either too busy to work or I'm too tired to work. And, when I'm falling asleep on the couch at 8 o'clock, like that's pretty bad. So I have to figure something out, because I have to figure out how to take my business to the next level, and I have to like hit these checkpoints that I want to hit in order to get where I want to go in life. But I don't know what action steps I want to take yet, and I don't know what best to do, if that makes sense. And I've been having a hard time because I feel like the last couple of years, frankly, I've had like the same figure in mind. I've had the same goal that I've been working towards, and every year it's like not coming to fruition, and I feel like I keep trying things but they keep not working, and so I am just kind of at an impasse. So I've been thinking and I've been praying and really trying to think of like how I can best use what I'm already doing, how I can make the most of little bits of time, like that kind of stuff, just moving forward. So I don't have any good solutions, but that's kind of what I've been working on, what I've been thinking about, and I'm hoping that once I get some sleep, I'll be able to have a better plan. I kind of have ideas. I was like sketching things out the other day, but I don't know. That's the vibe. I wish sometimes that there was just someone who could like sit there and be like, this is what you need to do next, which is what I try to do for you. I'm like, here are the steps to a successful TPT shop, which is great, you know, to take you up to 6 figures, because been there, done that. I don't currently know how to get to the next level. When I figure it out, I'll let you know. But I'm like, I just need someone to tell me what to do, and that's not a thing. So I'm mulling it over. I'm thinking. I have some thoughts. I just don't know. I just feel so frazzled right now. So hoping some sleep, and then like in the new year, I'm gonna have to figure something out as far as like figuring out better ways to plan out my weeks, figure out better ways to make things happen, because some weeks I look up and I'm like, I didn't get anything accomplished except for emails. And that's been a pretty common occurrence. You know, I was actually uploading a video to this channel and realizing, oh, I haven't uploaded a video to my main channel in like 2 months, 3 months. I don't even remember the last time I uploaded a video. Like, because it's just, that's where we are. So, it was kind of stressing me out as I was thinking about it. And then I was like, you know what? I wasn't planning on it, but I'm taking a break. Like, I was taking a break anyway because I wasn't getting it done. So now I'm just like, you know what? Let's just worry about it next year. I'll figure it out. Or I won't. So those are really the options. Anyway, I'm going to finish my cookies and chill out for a minute. And everything in me wants to like go wrap presents, but I probably need to go to bed. Hello. Whew, I am quite tired. Happy Friday. I just got home from the last day before winter break. Glory, glory, hallelujah. It's always so chaotic the day before break. It's just like everything's chaos, and just, yeah. Thankfully it was pajama day, so that was nice. And thankfully I didn't have 5th grade today. That was also nice. And just trying to get things situated and all that jazz. It was a good day. It was fine. I have been thoroughly spoiled with presents from my team and my Secret Santa and my kids. I have some gift cards and some chocolates, and actually quite a bit of chocolate, which I'm not mad about, and just different things from like my Secret Santa and stuff. So I need to unpack that at some point. Probably not right now. I do need to clean up. I stopped at the car wash on the way home because we are headed to Atlanta tomorrow, and I found out last night husband was planning on taking my car. I thought we were going to take his car. Which my car is better on gas, so like that's fine. I just wasn't aware, and so I was like, oh, let me go through the car wash. So I just went through the car wash and like cleaned that all out. And then I just need to clean the bathrooms tonight, or tomorrow morning. I have to clean the bathrooms, and then I have to just like tidy things up and just get things in like a good order for people to be here. His husband's cousin's gonna be here tomorrow, and then I need to shower and I need to pack. Yeah, we're only going for one night, so I'm not super worried about packing because I don't need much, but I do need to pack. So that's what's on the agenda tonight and probably tomorrow morning. I am exhausted. I would be very happy to not do any of those things. I really wish I had like a day in between now and going to Atlanta, but I don't. So here we are. It's fine. It's fine. I ordered some food for dinner. That should be here in the next like 30-ish minutes, so that'll be good. I guess I'll see what I can get done in the next little bit. I don't think I have enough time to take a shower. I feel like they'd arrive while I was showering. So anyway, hello. So glad to be done with the first half of the school year. I'm so glad to have a break. And then go back and have a good time. So that's what we're up to. I'm just, once we really, the push is like getting the house cleaned for people to stay here tonight, or tomorrow night. But then like once we go to Atlanta, like our Atlanta trip is gonna be actually really chill. And then when we get back, I have like 2.5 days to clean and wrap and do all that, so it's not like I have to like rush to get things done, which is also nice. I just noticed as I was sitting here that my pajamas match this bag. I had no idea, or I totally would have brought this to school today and people would have been like amazed at how much more extra I am than they thought. I was literally just sitting here and I was like, oh, I don't remember that. So I don't know if I didn't know that. I also don't remember if I bought these pajamas or if they were bought for me. I don't know. I do know I need to take them off and throw them in the wash. The funny thing about pajama day is you would think it's like, oh, you know, you get up and you're in your pajamas. No. When you're an adult, it's get up, change into clean pajamas. Like I make sure I wash my pajamas and my robe, put them on my clean pajamas, and then at the end of the day, I come home and I throw those back in the wash and then I put on, you know, new pajamas. So that's fun. Anyway. I left my room a giant mess, which I'm really going to regret come January. But right now, I don't care. So that's where we are. Okay. Clean. Shower. Clean. Hide presents from the one who's coming tonight. Pull out the bed. Solid plan. Happy Sunday. We just got back from Atlanta. Just real quick trip. Drove up, saw a concert, drove down. Pretty much that was it. We did stop at a couple shops to look for some last minute presents and things. But yeah, just got home. It's like 4:30 and I think we're just gonna chill out for the rest of the day. Just kind of, yeah, just chill. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog because we'll restart a new one tomorrow, and tomorrow we'll do like next, like basically Christmas week of just like final preparations and all of that, because I do have quite a bit of stuff to do to get ready for everything that is a-coming. Not too much, but I have presents to wrap and some DIY projects to do and groceries to get, cookies to bake, all that kind of stuff. So look forward to a really Christmassy vlog. And from me and my pup, hello to you. Merry Christmas. Till the next one. Yeah, that's what you say too.